Hi, I'm Tom, work for Wicked Weather Watch. I'm here with my son Sol, who's filming me at the moment in Iceland. We've just been up on the glacier today. We went down inside a tunnel and now we've come back down into the lowlands and we can still see the water we saw dripping in the ice tunnel now flowing down through the river. It's the evening and it's quite chilly, but Iceland is one of the warmer countries in the Arctic because it's got the Gulf Stream coming in, the ocean currents, which are quite warm up to its coastline, 5,000 kilometers of coastline, all being warmed by the Gulf Stream. However, they also still feel the effect of climate change. That's because they've got glaciers that they rely on for their meltwater to bring water to their cities and for hydroelectric power. So as the water flows down here, they can use it to generate electricity. Problem is, the glaciers at the moment are melting quite fast. And so some of them are producing a lot of water and producing landslides and floods. Some of them are now completely drying up, and they recently had a funeral for one glacier. And that means that then the hydroelectric power can't work because there isn't any water flowing. And they haven't got a source of water for instance, Reykjavik, the capital. The capital of Iceland is fed by this stream. All their water comes from this stream. This is a big problem because Iceland are able to go carbon neutral, not net zero, but carbon neutral by 2040 because they have so much water at the moment they can use for hydroelectric power, and they can also use heat coming out of the ground, geothermal heat. But now they're getting a bit worried the glaciers are melting and disappearing. They're working hard at the geothermal heat, but they're discovering that actually that's not a totally renewable resource. Geothermal does have some problems underground, and if you drill too deep, then it starts to affect the groundwater and they create another problem for themselves. So it's kind of a good example how a country up in the Arctic that's doing really well to try and prevent climate change, which is happening faster up here, is actually connected to all of us. So the climate change is mainly coming from developed countries further south, and so it's important that we all make sustainable choices in our own lives and take climate action in your schools and in your communities.